next speaker this evening is Mike Lapointe.
Hi, my name is Mike Lapointe, 4404 Terrace Avenue now. I also like to speak about the homeless issue. Our problem, and I hear this word a few times tonight, is perception. Talking about the fear people have. Fear of intimidation, fear that they'll be hurt when they're approached by people who are homeless. I don't have that fear, and I deal with homeless all the time. I've got 3 pending municipal court cases now where I've forcibly have to deal with this through the court system. So it's a problem. I have 3 instances actually, where my store has been robbed by people who, and they'll be given that name, homeless. But that's not the truth. They're more than homeless. They're unemployed because they have no opportunity. And they're going to have even less opportunity, and that is the real problem. Drugs is another reason that we have homeless. And that is going to get worse. Yet the funding keeps getting smaller and smaller. Front page of the Herald, we got how $200,000 went to the Cocoon House. Inadequate. And it only affects the teenagers, the fuzzy homeless, that people can look to and feel bad about. Not the people who tried and tried and tried and have been in assistance, and no matter what they do, cannot make the rent at the end of the month. These are the real problems for homelessness. Having more police, I'm for that. I think we should have more police, and they should be walking the beat. We shouldn't be making more resolutions Ordinances, that's the word. Ordinances to solve our problems. That's just more paperwork. It's not going to solve the problem. We need to deal with the problem. And there's a lot of pressure here on you, the officials, because you don't have the resources. You know what needs to be done when you really think about it. Where's the money for you to do it? You get it from Olympia. Olympia doesn't give it to us because they have no tax base. Why don't we have any tax base? Because we don't tax the people who have the money and should be paying to help the tax base. These are all the problems of homelessness. They're varied, and they get very personal as you get down to the individual person. And when you get to the individual person, you feel it here. It's not about money. It's not about ordinances. It's not about the number of police on the street. It's about somebody who's very close to you and is suffering. We have to think small as far as our own personal feelings. We have to think about the individual when we look at the big picture. And we have to use our heart to demand that as a society we start taking care of the people first and stop looking at the bottom line, the money, what's involved, more police. How are we going to do that? You know, raising the money so we can have a budget, to meet the budget.
Can you wrap up, please?
I don't have a solution. I don't have an easy solution. But we need to deal with homelessness like I do in my business and in my personal life every day to try to make a difference in whatever degree that I can make a difference. And we need you guys to step up and start raising a little hell and start telling them in Olympia and on the federal level that they got to step up and start doing their job so you can do your job and help build the community that we all need and we all want.
Thank you very much for coming.